Hey, babe, what's up? Oh, this? Yeah. Captain of the basketball team. Yes, baby, you know it. Shaved face, straightened hair. We're going back to high school, baby. Musicals are something that has been close to my heart since I was a little baby boy. And when High School Musical came out, honestly, I hated it. The main reason I hated this movie was the similarities of me and Troy. And they weren't even that similar. I was just told consistently, hey, you're Troy Bolton. You're like Troy Bolton in musical. Troy Bolton. Because number one, I played many sports and at the same time had trouble getting into doing choir because of the reasons of, you know, bullying. And I guess you could say I had the same hair because it was straightened like this, but it was brown. So it was sort of similar. Number two, when I was in grade school, I was captain of the basketball team. And what number did I have on my jersey, you ask? 14. Just like Troy Bolton. And number three, our high school mascot was none other than the Wildcats. Yes, just like Troy Bolton. And you can only imagine how ridiculous it was for our high school knowing that, well, High School Musical, we're like them. Get your head in the game. And even though I did not like the movie and I was very annoyed with it in general, I was definitely bopping to the top with all those tracks, not gonna lie. But this musical is something of a legend when it comes to DCOMs. It's something that everyone was talking about. And I want to look back on this movie and reminisce and think, wow, was this movie truly good or not? And also potentially ruin all of your childhood memories of this movie and make you feel sad. Guys, I'm just kidding, all right? I'm not here to make you sad. But let's start out by dropping a fat load on people who are unaware of this little detail. You know Zac Efron? Yeah, I'm here to say his voice is shit because he doesn't sing in this movie. At all. Zac Efron actually has a dude named Drew Seeley who sings for him, and he just mouths the words. Does that sting of disappointment? Just doesn't that feel good? A little side note on this, Zac Efron does sing in High School Musical 2 and 3, but apparently in High School Musical 1, he does sing for a split second in the beginning of Breaking Free. If you listen back to Breaking Free, from the first verse to the second part, it's just a completely different voice. I didn't notice it until it was brought to my attention, but yes, that actually is the case. So the movie starts out at a ski lodge on New Year's Eve, and there are some raging parties happening. But Gabriella's reading a book instead of having fun because nerds read books. But Mama says, no, stop being smart. Go party, you loser. Then Troy and his dad, who is trying to live out his dreams through his own son, because, you know, that's what every good parent does, is playing basketball instead of hanging out at the party. And it seems like they both have some sort of weird sexual tension going on with basketball, how aggressive they are about it.
Am I going left?
Yeah. He looks middle, you take it downtown. That's it, man.
Okay,
Sweet.
that's it. That's money.
We'll see that in the game.
Oh, you'll see that in the game.
Okay.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, Dad, you want me to go left? Yeah. Oh, fucking got you. God, I went right, you dumbass. Smart. God damn it. You better use that in the game. Yeah, I'm going to fucking use that in the game. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to use that in the game, Daddy. Yeah. Yeah. But Buzzkill Mom comes in and tells Troy to go to the kids' party. They're having jelly beans and gushers. So both Troy and Gabriella go to the kids' party, which I guess is just a party so all the kids don't have to witness their parents shotgunning White Claws. Boy, is this party poppin'. So at this party, they have karaoke, and the DJ fails to find anyone who will sing. So he just decides, hey, I'm just gonna choose two random people in the audience and force them to sing against their will.
Who's gonna rock the house next? Yeah.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but if I was at a party and I knew no one, and then some dude just flashes a light at me and says, you're gonna sing now, suck it up and deal with it, I would say, fuck you, I'm gonna go home. But anyway, the two people are obviously going to be Gabriella and Troy.
Hey, you know what? Someday you guys might thank me for this.
You know, sometimes I just like to think, what if they just ended up being shit? I always found this line weird. It's like he's some demon who's just like toying with them and pulling the strings like, yeah, you're gonna thank me later for this one, kid.
When you take a chance,
I never believed in
All right. You cannot look me in the eyes and tell me that Troy was not about to just straight dip out of there. Like, what if Gabriella just sucked? He would have been gone, dude. He would have just straight left her up there. But nope, she's good. He turns around. They do their singing number. Troy Bolton takes off his shirt. Everybody goes crazy. They do their bop, and then they start yelling at each other. In your eye, feel in my heart. After they do their little number together, they realize that it actually is the start of something new. Because that's what the song's called. But they trade numbers, and then they go off on their merry ways to never see each other again. Or so we think. So Troy goes back to school, and we find out that he is the coolest kid around. He's got the perfect hair swoop, the perfect basketball player. He's got all his girls and bros hanging out. Oh, shit. Looks like Gabriella's in his school now. I wonder what kind of quirky situations are going to get themselves in. So Troy starts talking to Gabriella, starts showing her around the school, and then they walk across the audition sign-up sheet for the Winter Musicale. And then they meet Sharpay, who in my opinion is the best character in the movie. Sharpay and Ryan are probably the best dynamic duo in any movie. And the reasoning I say this is because they nailed the overbearing musical duo to a freaking T. The amount of people I have ran into in my times being in choir and musicals and plays there's so many people that are just like them. You would be surprised how many people have a giant ego about musicals. So anyway, Sharpay flexes her massive musical cock, and then Troy and Gabriella get scared away. So Troy starts struggling with this idea of, oh, I kind of want to be a singer, but at the same time, you know, I'm the coolest kid in school and also the captain of the basketball team. So he brings up a hypothetical to his friend like, what if I tried out for the musical? And then Chicken Cordon Bleu, yes, that is his real name, he basically says, bro, that's gay. Makeup? Singing? Not poggers, bro. That's not poggers at all. It's actually kind of gay, not gonna lie. Then we get the infamous internal struggle song of get your head in the game, bitch. But yes, basically internal struggle vocalized where he's like, I like the basketball, but I also like singing. What do I do? There you go. I just saved you about 3 minutes of the song. So Sharpay and Food Boy go look up Gabriella's name and search the internet and somehow find out that she's a super nerd who wins super nerd competitions, and they end up trying to sign her up without her knowing for the nerd club in order to keep her from doing the musical.
There is no harm in making certain that Gabriella is welcome into school activities that are appropriate for her. After all, she loves pie.
So then we get another really good representation of high schools as a whole. Darbus and Mr. Coach Bolton get into an argument about his precious, basketball boys. They were in detention, and everybody knows how school works. If you do sports and you are like the good players on the sports, you get treated better than someone who isn't in that sport. Trust me, as someone who played the halftime show in the band wearing my football jersey while playing the football game, I can tell you that there is really big favoritism compared to, choir kids compared to sports dudes. Actually, the town that I live in currently canceled their music program. They don't even have it anymore. The only reason it still exists is because the teacher of that program and the students' parents fund the music program. Save the music programs, god damn it, okay? Please. So then we find out that Troy Bolton lives in a fucking mansion. Look at that house. What the hell? That's a mansion. So then Troy kind of sprinkles in the hypothetical situation again. Dad, you ever thought about trying something new? And then his dad says, no new thing. Only basketball, no new thing.
Extend the wingspan of your creative spirit.
What time is she due back on the mothership?
Today we are going to be discussing.
Then Troy has a quick revelation. Wait a second. Maybe I shouldn't be an asshole. Wow. But then Troy ends up sneaking into the auditions to watch him, to kind of scope it out.
Hard to believe that I couldn't see that you were always...
And then Gabriella shows up. What a coincidence. So Sharpie and Food Boy do their little ditty and bully the girl who composed the musical, which, by the way, can we all agree that she should have been the main character of this movie? He wrote an entire musical as a high schooler. Holy balls, is writing a musical extremely difficult, and the fact that a freaking high schooler did it, she deserves praise, damn it. So Gabriella ends up having more balls than Troy and then stands up and says, I want to do a tryout. But oh no, solo tryouts are over and you don't have a duet. If only there was some really handsome captain of the basketball team dude who sides as a singer was here. Troy. He's right there. But Miss Darvis says, honey, sorry, you missed your chance. See you later. Just kidding. She came back. She heard them both sing, and she's like, yo, bitch, you can sing. Get back here. You got a call back. Hit me up. She walks out. Now they got a call back, and now everyone in the school knows. But I'm just going to be honest here. Gabriella and Troy's version was not as good as Sharpie and Food Boy's version. Change my mind. Then everyone starts singing because since their God, Troy, sings, so shall his followers. Wait. Oh, shit. It's a musical. Now, the next song, of course, is Stick to the Status Quo, which, again, is a good representation of high school. You know, nerds stay with nerds, jocks stay with jocks, bronies stay with bronies. Basically saying if you want to stay cool, stick with the people you know, and you'll be fine, and you'll get through high school. So Chicken Cordon Bleu, or fine, I will say his character name, Chad, basically is the worst person in the movie because he's always the one who comes in and says, you don't want to be a nerd, do you? Yeah, I don't want nerds to talk to me. I'm basketball boy.
Do you see what's happening here, man? Our team is coming apart because of your singing thing. Even the drama geeks and the brainiacs suddenly think that they can talk to us.
So Gabriella and Troy both decide that they are going to do the callbacks. And it seems like they really want to hide it because Troy was singing on the stairs and locked the door so no one would get in. Gabriella was singing in the bathroom and had to hide from Sharpay. Wait, how the fuck did she not see her? You know, I have a really good idea. I have a good place they could have practiced at home. And then they both start silently shimmying to each other. And let me tell you, I've done many duets in my day, and one of the best methods for practicing your duet with your partner without doing anything is just staring at each other and shimmying. You ready for that duet? Huh? Yeah? I bet you are, bitch. So due to his rehearsals, Troy missed 3 different practices, and basketball dad ain't happy with that. You need to be basketball because I was basketball. Since I basketball, you be basketball because that's basketball. But dad, I'm not just a basketball. I'm a singing basketball. Oh. There's so many times I see that in movies where like the kid like yells at their parents and hits them with facts and knowledge, and then their parents are like, am I a bad person? But in reality, the parents never really do that. They're just like, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. So since Troy and Gabriella have been doing their rehearsing in the background, it's been cutting into both of their, you know, Scholastic Club and also basketball. So the two squads, the nerds and the jocks, get together, make a plan to basically ruin both of their lives.
Yes, Chad, we're a go. But we're not Charlie's Angels, okay?
I can dream, can't I?
So then they have an intervention. Troy, you're a singer. The first step is admitting that you're a singer. We need to change that. So their way to convince him to focus on basketball is basically saying, hey, there's a picture of this kid. He was captain. There's a picture of this kid. He was captain. And oh, look, here's your dad. Because your dad's only self-worth is a picture of him on a wall in a high school. Don't you want to be like him? Don't you want to peak in high school and never go anywhere in life?
Get your head in the game.
So to shut them all up, Troy basically says, Gabby stupid, Gabby dumb, me like ball. And there's cameras. They set up cameras to show Gabriella that Troy is actually a complete asshole. And now she's sad. And now they're complete pieces of shit. Now Gabby's sad. Gabby sings song.
Oh my god, she's so sad. Oh my god, she's crying. Oh my god, she's sad.
So Troy goes up to Gabriella unknowing of what she saw, and she basically says, screw you, we're not doing the callbacks, see you later. And then everyone starts to realize that when people are sad, their head isn't in the game. Because So then as bros go up to him and they're like, bro, we screwed up, man. You're sad and you're missing your shots because you're sad. So can you stop that? And then this is where the movie starts getting a lot more positive, because both sides start to realize we shouldn't be breaking you down. We should be building you up. Friendship is power. It's like we're watching Naruto.
What you heard the other day, none of that is true. I was sick of my friends writing me about singing with you, so I said things I knew would shut them up. I didn't mean any of it. Turn around.
So after Gabby and him make up, they both gets their heads in the game. But Sharpie and Food Boy, they got a little plan up their sleeve.
We have to do something. But all these events weren't happening on the same day. At the same time.
So this part never really made much sense to me. Because number one, why would they schedule so many things at the exact same time at the school? Number two, why would Darbus, the musical teacher, not understand that he has a basketball game and she has her scholastic thing?
You're telling me, as co-presidents of the drama club, that changing the callbacks would be what's best for our theater program, then I might actually agree with you.
So the teacher just changes the callback time because they asked? What? It doesn't make any sense. Like, what? I know it's like they're trying to force the conflict to happen, but this part's very forced and it's just a big plot hole. But other than that, I mean, let's just move on. That's just how things work. Let's go. So instead of going to Darbus and just saying, hey, we have all this stuff to do at this time, we can't do it, they decide to hatch this tremendously complicated plan so they can make the callbacks, basically.
Oh my God.
That's not a pie. It's a pie cake. Do they know that? Do they know that? So the first thing they do is go to the drama class and just wear shirts that say Go Drama Club. I don't know the relevancy or the importance of this scene, but that's what happens. So anyway, Troy's dad finally becomes a good dad and says, you don't have to win the game as long as you just enjoy yourself and have fun, like every good dad should, damn it.
Welcome to the 10th annual Scholastic Decathlon.
Decathlon! It's a decathlon! Shit! I knew that. So then all the things commence together. The callbacks start, the basketball game starts, and also the Scholastic Decathlon starts. So Sharpie and Food Boy do their bop, bop, bop to the top song while everything else is happening in the background.
Bop, 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 bop.
So then the plan commences. The nerds use their nerd powers to control electricity and mess with the scoreboard and mess with the lights and the sirens and all different stuff in basketball games. And at the decathlon, they made some sort of stank gas, and then all of them rush out of the room. So both Gabby and Troy hurry up to the callbacks. It's time, baby. It's time. Then all the people from the Scholastic Decathlon and the basketball game rush to the callbacks to hear them sing, which goes to show no one actually cares about musical numbers unless you're popular. Look, don't get me wrong. I completely understand what this movie was trying to say. You know, music programs are very pushed down in the category of everything with high school and everything else. And this is trying to say that, you know, it's not weird to sing. It's not weird to do different things, to cook, to hip hop dance, or I think play the cello, one of the guys. Like, it's cool to do different things and you shouldn't feel weird to do them. But at the same time, this message could be perceived as the only way people accept you for doing something different is if you're already popular. Because I had a similar situation where a dude who was known for sports and known for all that stuff never sang once in his life. And then all of a sudden he came out of nowhere, started singing 100 times better than me. Like, he just blew me out of the water. Made me depressed. I've been working on my voice all my life, and this dude just pops out of nowhere, never sang in his life, 100 times better than me. But everyone was freaking out. Like, literally everyone was going crazy about it. But no one cares about the music program. The only thing they cared about is that a popular kid can sing. The message of music programs need to be funded more, and music programs need to thrive and need to grow. That's really important, and that needs to happen. But they win the decathlon, they win the basketball game, everybody's happy-go-lucky, they go to the musical, we're all in this together. And you all best believe that I'm going to be living out my childhood dreams, and I'm going to sing Breaking Free.
We're soaring, flying, there's not a star in heaven that we can't reach.
If we're trying, so we're breaking free.
High School Musical truly is a gem. Like, even now looking back, it really is a good movie. Don't get me wrong, there's definitely plenty of things wrong with it. There's definitely a lot of stupid things that I hate about this movie. But for what it was trying to do, for what it was trying to portray, for the big impact it had on everyone, even though the impact wasn't really what it was going for, it still was sort of a good impact, because it'd be like, that was it. That was High School Musical. There you go. So thank you everyone for watching this video. I truly appreciate you sticking around. Please make sure to check out my Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel where I did the Breaking Free cover, and all other sociable things. I don't know what you kids do. Reddit? Grindr? I don't know. Now, after this video, don't you guys just feel like listening to High School Musical? You don't even have to watch the movie. Don't you just want to listen to all the bops they got? Well, I got something for you that will make that way easier. Because what do you need to listen to things? Speakers? No, you need earbuds. That's right, Raycon earbuds. That's today's sponsored. I did it. Now, if you are a subscriber of my channel, obviously you've heard of these bad boys because I talk about them every month, baby. But if you so happen to be new, welcome to the channel. Also, Raycon earbuds are some of the best earbuds that you can get in the game. They start about half the price of any other premium earbuds you could find. Coming from a producer, they sound just as amazing, if not better, than any of the top brands you could think of. And Raycon earbuds are great for everything. Listening to music, listening to podcasts, watching a movie, watching a video without, annoying everyone else by your phone blaring. This is their everyday E25 model. The best model they got yet, baby. 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth, some tight bass. So what are you waiting for? Go to the description, click the link below, get 15% off your first purchase of Raycon earbuds, and also you can get different colors. So, if you don't like white, you get a bunch of other colors too. And also, just a little side note, I love this little package thing that the earbuds come in there. It's just fun to fiddle around with, and it feels cool. And stop not listening to music, and stop not listening to High School Musical, and buy these. Get 15% off. Click the link in the description. Buy raycon.com/BionicPig, and you'll get 50. Just go buy it. Thank you for watching the video.